that particular crime, perhaps. But he is guilty, Mama, of far worse. Do you think I am blind?
Trina.
Faced with Victoria's tearful accusations, her mother dismissed her as mere whining. Her mother's indifference, coupled with public criticism, plunged Victoria into deep self-doubt. She even lost the courage to face the upcoming march. But Melbourne always arrives in time. He encouraged Victoria to confront her mistakes. She should walk out with a smile and wave to the crowd. Under his guidance, Victoria regained her strength. Despite the clamor of opposition from the crowd, she successfully completed the march. After the march, she put away her dolls. From that day on, she was no longer the little girl wearing a crown, but a true queen. After the scandal, Melbourne held even greater importance in Victoria's heart. Victoria began to rely on him for everything, even insisting that he accompany her to meals. Her dependence quickly sparked gossip within the court. People privately referred to her as Lady Melbourne. To protect the Queen's reputation, Melbourne chose to resign. Victoria found it difficult to accept that he would leave her to face everything alone. After his departure, she became withdrawn and bedridden. Her ladies-in-waiting could only worry helplessly. However, Melbourne had anticipated her reaction. He wrote to her suggesting that she appoint the Duke of Wellington as the new Prime Minister. Upon receiving the letter, Victoria immediately summoned the Duke of Wellington. When she expressed her willingness, the Duke declined the position, citing his advanced age. He instead recommended the younger Sir Robert. Victoria knew little about Robert and hesitated. After much deliberation, she decided to seek Melbourne's advice personally. However, her mother believed it was inappropriate for the Queen to privately visit a former minister. Ignoring these objections, Victoria secretly went to visit him. Her sudden appearance surprised Melbourne. He hadn't expected her to set aside her royal status to seek his advice. After listening to her concerns, he said Robert was also a suitable candidate for Prime Minister. With Melbourne's consent, Victoria returned to the palace to summon Robert. To her surprise, Robert immediately demanded that she replace some of her ladies-in-waiting. He believed that as Queen, she must be above Parliament and could not favor any party. But for Victoria, these women were not merely ladies-in-waiting, but her closest friends and her only support in the palace. Victoria refused his request without hesitation. Her stubbornness frustrated Robert. Without her support, he could neither form a cabinet nor assume the position of Prime Minister. The ladies-in-waiting, not wanting to burden her, offered to resign. Victoria insisted on retaining them. Upon learning of her decision, Melbourne rushed to the palace. He persuaded her to accept Robert's proposal and make reasonable adjustments. However, the discussion escalated into a heated argument.